Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into the latest update for Disney Dreamlight Valley, Storybook Vale Part 2, also known as the Unwritten Realm. This update brings some major story content, brand new quests, and not one, but two iconic characters from Sleeping Beauty, the legendary villain Maleficent and the beloved princess Aurora. So is it worth your time? Let's break it all down: story, gameplay, visuals, and my honest thoughts. The story continues right where Part 1 left off. You're still inside the magical storybook world and the stakes are getting higher. The central mystery is about the characters who are being erased from the book's pages. And this time, that includes Maleficent herself. What I liked is how the narrative takes a darker, more serious tone than previous updates. You're not just solving lighthearted puzzles, you're facing moral choices, digging through old memories, and trying to rewrite a fading past. It feels more cinematic than before, and that's a huge plus. Maleficent is introduced through a new questline that's full of challenges. To unlock her, you have to complete 3 main quests: Maleficent's Gift, the Spinning Wheel, and Maleficent's Demise. These quests aren't just filler, they're puzzle-heavy and story-rich. You explore a forgotten part of the realm, solve floor-based logic puzzles, and even pass a magical quiz from a talking book. As you go, you collect pieces of Maleficent's lost memories called anchor moments. These moments reveal that she wasn't always just evil. She was erased by the lore keeper due to her past mistakes. It gives her some much-needed depth. At the end, you're faced with a choice. Should Maleficent be remembered or forgotten forever? No matter what you pick, she stays in the valley. And yes, she becomes a fully playable villager with her own friendship levels, hangouts, and exclusive rewards. Honestly, she's one of the most well-designed characters in the game so far. After Maleficent's story ends, the attention shifts to Princess Aurora. She's introduced through a follow-up questline that feels more emotional and heartfelt. You help restore her place in the book, solve enchanted puzzles, and help her find her purpose in the valley. There's a real contrast between her peaceful energy and Maleficent's chaotic vibe, and that dynamic works well. Aurora comes with a brand new dream-style look, a beautiful custom house, and her own story quests. She brings warmth to the valley, and it's honestly refreshing to see a softer, more peaceful character get the spotlight. Gameplay-wise, Part 2 focuses a lot more on puzzle solving and story progression than farming or grinding. There are new environments to explore, secret rooms, enchanted items, and a few multi-step fetch quests. While the variety is nice, I will say some of the puzzles might be a bit too long or repetitive for casual players. There's one in particular involving armor statues that took a while and felt a bit drawn out. But overall, the balance between story and interaction is better than previous updates. Also, small win here, the bug count seems lower this time. I didn't experience major glitches, which is always a relief with a big content drop like this. Let's talk about the visuals because, wow, they really outdid themselves. The Unwritten Realm has a dreamy, storybook aesthetic with glowing ruins, magical vines, and pages floating through the air. Maleficent's realm is especially beautiful, dark, elegant, and full of little magical details. Aurora's space is lighter, more pastel-toned, and filled with nature. The contrast between their worlds helps tell the story without using words. If I had one wish, it's for stronger musical moments. The soundtrack is pretty, but nothing really stood out or made me feel the weight of what was happening. A more emotional theme when Aurora appears would have made her entrance even more powerful. Before we wrap up, let's talk bugs. Storybook Vale 2 brought fun story content, but also brought some headaches. Lots of players report quests getting stuck. Inky's duties and critter feeding often don't register. Some key items won't spawn or spawn under bridges and freeze the game. A few folks even got soft-locked trying to grab items behind buildings. The devs have pushed hotfixes back in December and again in May to fix many of these, including smoothed-out quest progression and registration. But yes, some issues still persist. So if you hit a bug, save often. And check patch notes, they're improving it with every update. So is Storybook Vale Part 2 worth the wait? Yes, absolutely. It brings meaningful story content, 2 iconic characters, and some of the best puzzle design we've seen so far. Maleficent adds depth and danger. Aurora brings heart and elegance. But is it perfect? Not quite. The pacing can slow down at times, some quests feel a bit grindy, and the music could be stronger. But overall, this is a major step forward for Dreamlight Valley's storytelling. If you've taken a break from the game, this is a great reason to come back. If you've played the update, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Did Maleficent surprise you? Did Aurora live up to expectations? Drop a comment below. And that's it from me today. Thanks for stopping by and sharing a little piece of your day with me. Whether you liked the video or just needed a cozy break, I'm really glad you were here. And I'll be back with more little moments, stories, or whatever this turns into. Until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.